look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Buffalo Bills. In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Got his man complete over the middle. It's caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they've got to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Allen now looks to throw. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete. The Bills hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 35. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Rattler. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Second and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. To the air is Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Give him 30 yards there.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
95. Right, 60.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he will cover off as he's touched down after a short gain. here's Camara. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. First and goal. A chance to convert that early turnover into points. From the gun, here's Rattler. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Second and goal from inside the 5. Camara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. Here they force a turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
319! Alert! Alert! Alert!
Now Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Allen to throw once more. Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, Parker, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll lift and throw. He's brought down at the 34. Calling a gain of 4. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And it's 3 and out.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Here's Rattler. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, are microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Yellow, 22, yellow, 6, Madden.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Ready?
Now Rattler. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
7-7, our score after 1. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Allen off the play fake. Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Set, ready. Black 40.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here we go. Set.
Kamara up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Rattler wants to throw it. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
1, 5, 6, 10. Ready.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Saints have taken the lead. And a point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line. The
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Second and 6. And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Ready?
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 72 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Quickly able to add the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Cook will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Buying time. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 75. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
The career is my stake. We are proud.
To the air, Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. That's complete to Palmer. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Down. Red 38.
Rattler working out of the gun. That's caught down the field by Palmer. Touchdown, New Orleans! Trey Palmer, 57 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Groupie for the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Yellow.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Palmer. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Block 40. Cross, 10.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 45. Right.
As Shaheed going to go in motion.
Set.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 50 Green.
That is caught by Vele. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Ready. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. On 4th down, here's Rattler. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Allen going to throw. Forced out to his left. It's complete to Cook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw, they were getting a difference-making score right there.
And he's got it. Touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, Rattler. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 red. Drill green. White.
Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
17. Here we go. 45.
To the air is Rattler. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Saints first down.
From the gun, here's Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll audit it to something else. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Rattler. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down.
Here's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. That burst good for 20 and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is Cook with the ground. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Touchdown, Bills! James Cook from 4 yards out. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. And extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Rattler wants to throw it.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Trey Palmer, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again. Here the fourth.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll turn to Kamara.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he is into the end zone for the Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 65 yards. And the Bills are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Bills 48, Saints 37. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. thus inaccurate, incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9.
Right.
They'll set up to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. T.J. Sanders drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Middle.
Throwing now is Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Allen steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 33 yards. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33.
under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Five receivers in the formation here on 3rd and 2.
32. Black shot. Black ultra.
Rattler working out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line are able to keep leverage, are able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So Allen's going to look to throw. That's caught. It's Palmer. And down inside the 15 he goes. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Alert!
To the air. Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score. Bills 63. Saints 37.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
95. White. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. Throws it to the sideline, and Kamara's got the completion. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has,
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Being chased out left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Flush to his right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
GG's, brother.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.